keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claw.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to...
With haste.
I'd like to keep our guns on.
Moon, sun, all remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it.
Keep your distance, darling. With pleasure. What to do? Watch your back. Still breathing, despite everything. I should speak up.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine change? No! Damn it! No. I mean, yes. I'm trying to finish this bloody song and it's not... Nothing fits, you know? We lost people on the way here. And the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said. It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But on the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you pull the last light down.
My good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory, how would you describe that particular...
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of
Goblins were of rare...
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports the scandal. Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Kukliak would come to some use. Why, goblins, obviously. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, but he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when...
Until we meet again.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
Assume nothing.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Yes, I see. And is that...
Another step forward. something's on my mind.
Speak. Find Netty in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Not all enemies are outs. Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Fly quick. Fly safe.
Let's see what this does.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, the parasite eats our food, drinks our wrath, lock her up. And keep still, devil.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol.
Do it.
Leave it. Remember why we're here. Good. Play nice until we get what we...
Remand the thief. I will not say it again. A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disrupted. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has it.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. It's
Just an old wound that hurts me. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crack.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to... There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age, yet these tieflings claim barely a single entirely. I was as devoted to my studies. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess, yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Yes, best to keep quiet. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. I understand much beyond you. More to the point, I know the cure. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with... Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow... All skin will turn to gore and be Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. That shiver betrays your fear. Suppress it. It is useless. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies, bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevent. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. I will open the Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains, and a viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out. They're to be gone before final The Viper must strike. Then they soon know the sting of... Get out. We have no more business.
What's inside?
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. You and every other soul. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage. Why are you asking? I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down. And that's not all they'll do inside. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking? All right. Well, come back if you need anything.
Action, not reaction.
Still have some... Heard about your antics at the gate? You don't go... There's something I can do for you? Come here. Let's have a... You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eye. Crawled in. Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
This way.
something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands. You don't have to be here for this. All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange? Victims can identify each other. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw... Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly... You can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about... It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic, not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close with... You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean... I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only... All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Wyvern poison. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Better than becoming a mind flayer, I suppose.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. No harm done. Safe.
Onward then. Let's see.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful. Don't waste a step.
Listen.
The sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic, a harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Get you alive, you foul wretch!
What is this?
I will have your head, Harky.
Let's get you up.
for the throat. Let's have some fun.
What is this?
I will have your head, Harpy.
What is this?
I will have your head, Harpy.
Light on my feet.
I can keep going a little longer now.
My grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
We have to look after ourselves. We're working. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care.
You ever scare me like that again?
Mom, I'm fine.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over.
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mom usually is?
Those dirt kissers would let us die for...
Well, hello.
should be easy.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could just make a run for it.
Breathe deep and move. I need a quick word.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. Like this, then. Focus, focus, and strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's...
The Blade of Frontiers.
They're tough kid. Go on. Not bad.
I can't.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Ignore him, Umi. Well met. The Blade of...
The man's smile bends downward. And his thoughts. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus.
Hell's great fires.
You see the fiend again and ignite with will's rancor.
Shit! Her name is Kарлak, an archdevil soldier. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill. I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories, doomed to shit, but I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Until later, then.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what...
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
Sharp as ever.
Any questions, children?
Precious Baldur's Gate.
Swing, swivel, and wait. Wait. Now, lad!
wish to live in more interesting times. Never wanted the easy path.
You ain't gonna shoot me.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute. Here it comes, you little beast.
Open up.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Seems simple enough.
What a day. Hardly a challenge. Watch your back.
What to bring?
I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Front. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit... You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for battle.
Goblins, druids. This grove is... Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry.
The map. Show me.
Up. You can keep your...
By the dead gods. Are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
There. Done.
You! Saw you! Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, the only way we'll make it to if a gnoll catches your... Where did I put that old bucket? Why, hello, there's...
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion. You just look like you might need a pick-me. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a... I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? Hey, bother. Take care now. There. Done.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Kарлak's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to one of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos and she fled from my reach. Even I can't bear to imagine the lives Kарлak might be taking. The damage she might be. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. All right. What else is on your mind? My father once said, One does not pursue. So it was for me. I was hunting near the cloakwood when I heard it. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and I mourned the ones I could never save. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of... But that story is reserved for lifetime friends, by all means.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Might have to teach the rest of us that.
Expect half these blades will break the first time they strike a goblin skull. I've had to make of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Keep a blade close.
Blackets will be done. Repositioning.
There. Done.
I miss my forge.
Just so.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to it. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but we'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. There may be a way, though. Goblins are somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and
by the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. No word from the scouts yet?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another...
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It looks like an elf, but it speaks like a bee. Must be the surroundings, rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so... This quaint little scene. Come. There, middle of somewhere. And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the go on, partake. It might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your one skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight? I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair. Hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of all those pretty little symptoms, sundering. One might say you're a paragon. I'll be there when it...
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. Maybe. But all that, take your time, he reminds me of... Well, someone I used to know. Someone. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. Oh, will you? Because you know who tampered with the parasite and why, and what they have planned for us. And of course you know why we're interesting enough that a devil would come to proposition us. We may escape whatever web we're trapped in, but until we know what's going on...
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are He brings to mind a story. An old fairy tale my father read to me. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your love, he'll require of you only what you can then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
This devil, Рафаэль, flaunts his paltry. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin. Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take Githyanki knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual to penetrate the hells, but I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Black.
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly, but you answered my question.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
He's so pale.
Stop it! You're scaring him. You're a true soul.
I don't think he's...
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
What are you doing? Your sword, brother!
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric.
Protect them. Mind the... Edwin!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
We were looking for fugitives. Survived, but instead of them, Edwin found it. We managed to drag him away, but the beasts... I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owlbear tracks. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? Are you... The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip... Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, You will firstly trust.
A true soul, like you, has been. And when the time comes, the true.
I will serve at no ruler's side but my queen's.
What? And just, I suppose he'd want us to go on.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin's Sazza. Curious.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
The devil with an old fairy tale my father read. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. The farmer's dearest fruit. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer. No matter how delicious the... That's because you still... He'll require it and then require more. You might think you... But the devil won't take just... Well met.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Speak.
Quick step.
Step quick.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps.
Amigos animales.
One move ahead.
Amigos animales.
The owlbear step. You feel the quake of its head.
What's this? Something we... It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. You're small, weak. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip...
One move ahead. This better be good. What have we here?
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Just a peek.
The dog lowers his hackles. His head tilt. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding.
Don't touch me.
Action, not reaction. It's alibi. Objective noted.
Let's move.
Indolence breeds madness. Repositioning. I will be heard.
One horn. The stink of a...
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of front...
I know who you are, and I know who you...
You've gotta be half troll for your head to... We've both got a brainworm. I know you can see into my mind.
I won't fall for this devilish trickery.
Please. It's Will, right?
You don't know what this means. You don't...
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you.
If you take her at her word, you can't possibly...
If I believe you... Shit. You really are no devil, are you?
Oh, thank the gods.
You would have died in the attempt.
Truce, then.
Aye.
Look, you don't have to trust me blindly. I'll prove to you I'm a little background, if your moral compass needs some. You already know I fought in the Blood War. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Zariel liked it so little, she sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of I'd like to team up. Send your leader... If there's one thing Zariel taught me, it...
I will be heard.
Ready to team up? Fuck yes. Why don't you clear things with your leader before we... If there's one thing Zariel taught me, it's not to...
Maybe another time, yeah? You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this.
What manner of hero?
I have never called myself hero. But I am bound to an oath. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You don't know the half.
Ready to team up? Fuck yes. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Until later, then.
Now we're talking. Hey, trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking, I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Lucky you. Sometimes, well, we may as well make some good memories. What's the story? Yeah, let's go. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno. Demons, on the other hand, every demon has sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way. Anyway, what were we talking about? Phew. Open up!